Our next guest says that businesses need to increase their workers' minimum wage to $15. We're joined now by Scott Fuhrman, CEO of Lakewood Organic Juice. So, Scott, the fight for 15 isn't just good for workers. As you see it, it's also good for you as the business owner, correct?
That's absolutely right. And thanks for having me on today and giving me an opportunity to talk about an issue that I feel strongly about.
Absolutely. So talk us through how it would be beneficial for your company to start shelling out more money, at least in terms of salaries, because I think most folks at home would actually say that you're just really increasing one of your line items of money going out instead of money coming in.
It sure can be counterintuitive to some people, but we have found that by raising our lowest workers to $15 an hour, which we did about 4 years ago, it actually improves our own workers' productivity. We've seen a reduction in errors. They have a greater ability to focus on their job. And also it makes sense from a business owner's perspective, in that when your employees have more money in their pocket, then they can go out and buy your products. So obviously we believe, I can only sell so much juice to the 1%. So let's try and grow the middle class. And one way to do that is by raising the minimum wage.
So I think the obvious question that we have here is that you made this move several years ago, 4 years ago that you said, but this is 2020. And this has been a hell of a year for a lot of businesses out there that are struggling to keep some of their workers that are making the federal minimum wage right now, which is half of $15. So are you still advocating businesses make this move, even still in the midst of a pandemic, even despite the fact that so many businesses are still struggling right now?
Well, first off, it's a gradual raise of the minimum wage. So it doesn't go up all the way to 15 in Florida until I believe 2025. So it gives businesses a chance to move on. And I believe once you've established a level playing field, other businesses will find it other businesses will be more able to meet that as well. Right now, when you have some businesses who are able to get workers for a much lower cost, it puts employers like us in a bit of a difficult spot. But that's one of the reasons I'm so strongly behind this particular provision.
How has Lakewood Organic Juice fared throughout this pandemic, especially as you have employees that are earning more? I know you talked a lot about the fact that the productivity increased, the efficiencies are increasing, and these are all really good things to have, especially at a time like this. So how has your company been doing?
We've actually been fortunate, given that we sell most of our products either online or in retail grocers. We've seen actually a bit of a spike in our business this year. So we have been sure that we've been giving back to the community in every way that we can through our charitable initiatives, as well as by giving our employees bonuses for this.
All right. Well, that's as good an endorsement as I can think of, one that your company has been doing well and that you were able to even give back to some of your employees, even in this difficult time. Scott Fuhrman, CEO of Lakewood Organic Juice, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me on. Have a good one.